King G2, which one? Oh! Oh my god. Oh my god. He could have. Oh my god. I'm so bad at chess. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, 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 ay. That is terrible. We get white against Wesley. You know what time it is. You know what time it is in round 7. Yeah, you know what time it is. Farouja's losing. Okay. How does that even happen? It happens. It just happens. It just happens. Yep. All right, let's move on. Let's watch some other games. Let's see who's playing. Take a look at some other games. All right, who's playing? Let me close the window. There we go. All right, let's take a look at the other games in round number 7. Let's see who's playing. We have Gandivam versus Maxim Vachier-Lagrave. Big game here between 2 of the top players, Gandivam and Maxim. And let's see. Tours. What's Tours about? I don't know what Tours is about. So, all right. Jose playing against Sergoi. Yeah. Bishop F5 played. Probably knight H4, knight D4 will be played here. Thank you, Cashel Blue, for the 17 months. Thank you so much, Cashel Blue. Appreciate it. Thank you. All right. Get castles. Probably rook E8 here from Maxime. Maybe takes. We'll see. Oh, all right. Should be fine for the draw. Yes, thank you. Appreciate it. We get knight D4. Probably takes. Bishop F6, or the other order. Probably takes, and Bishop F6. Maybe a small edge for white, but very, very hard to judge it. Probably rook E8 and queen E7 to put pressure on the pawn on E2. Why not the 4 knights draw though? Good question. Thank you so much, Mom FOK, for the 16 months. Appreciate it. Thank you. Let's see, what will Maxime play here? He can play rook E8. He can play C6 maybe. Okay, he goes queen D7. Idea I think is quite simple. He wants to play like rook E8, maybe C6, maybe rook C8, and he wants to use the diagonal and the 2 open files here on the scene E files. Get E4, probably C6. Probably rook C8, C6, or C6. Probably rook C8 first and then C6. Yeah, exactly. Goes C5, interesting. Probably bishop E3, maybe bishop E3, rook D1, maybe a small edge for white here. Actually, I kind of like white's position, honestly. Computer doesn't think it's anything at all, but I'd rather be white than black in this position. Thank you so much to Rafael K. Dor. Thank you so much for the 15 months. Why you draw Wesley if he's leading? Well, I don't want Wesley to get an 11 out of 11, obviously. I mean, you know, I got to protect the 11 out of 11. I have to protect that because only 2 people have ever achieved that, Magnus Carlsen, myself. So gotta protect it, gotta protect against that, of course. It looks like there will be 5 ones in the master state. We'll take a look at it a little bit later on. I last won Title Tuesday, I think, was it week 2 of this year? I'm 1 out of 6 so far. There have been 6 Title Tuesdays, if I'm not mistaken. I've won 1 out of 6. Let's see what Maxime does. He goes H5 here. Get H4 here, G6. I could have done that with a win. Exactly. Yeah. You think Levy can get to 11 out of 11? Maybe one day he can. Yeah, of course. Let's see. Okay, we got bishop E5. I think this is probably going to be a draw too, by the way. Who am I rooting for in the NFL playoffs? Not rooting for anyone particularly, except I'm definitely not rooting for the Kansas City Chiefs. Pretty much, I don't have anything against the Lions or the 49ers or the Ravens, but anyone but Travis Swift. Let's see what we get here. Probably queen D5 or queen D7 from Gandivam. Queen D7 makes sense. Alireza lost. Wait, seriously? Did he lose? No, he's still playing. Well, let me pull it up. Let's see. How to steal. Click on games. What happened? So, oh, Ali Reza did lose. He lost his game. Ding drew. Gukesh drew. Nepo lost. Noterbek won. Ooh, a lot of decisive games today. Ooh, spicy time. Wow. Yeah. Lot of unfortunate results. Yeah. The rating list is, by the way, just for anyone who's wondering, it started to look really paltry. It's looking very weird. Looking really weird. If you look at 2700chess.com, let me change the scene. You'll notice that when we look at the top rating list, like there is only one player even in the 2760s now. Like it's really starting to thin out. Like ratings are really going down here. Like you have Magus 2830, Fabi 2804, myself at 2788, and then Ding is at 2768, Nepo at 2760, Wesley at 2757, and it's really thinning out here, the ranks. I mean, there's a very good chance, I think, that within the next 5 years we might no longer have many players well over 2800. You might have one player like 2805. Like 2800s are very quickly becoming an endangered species, and they might go extinct in the next 10 years. I think it definitely could happen. I think when you look at how good players are across all rating levels these days, I think that I think there's a good chance that 2800s right now, they're definitely an endangered species, and they might go extinct eventually. So all right. So anywho, let's keep rolling. Maxim still a little bit worse here. White's got a good rook. Actually, I think Maxim might be in real trouble long term. If White gets f5 or e5 with rook f6, it's starting to look very scary. Yeah, very scary. Fabi is 31 years old. What does that mean, good or bad? You're wrong, because computer power goes up and so will chess knowledge. Sure, but the problem with chess knowledge is, if you think about it, how do people break through? If everyone is better and better, they're going to be more and more draws, and that means you're going to be drawing people lower rated than you, which means you're going to lose rating points. Yeah, I mean, I do think I mean, I understand what you're saying, but I do think that 2800 level is we're in a very barren situation. Apparently Maxim is losing here, but why? I guess what White's winning because White is, after b4, White is these two extra pawn pushes for Zugzwang. Probably f6 here. It's still tricky though. a4 is winning. Yeah, a4 is apparently the winning move, and it's because after g5 takes h4 g6 h3, the king comes back and you the wide p-post. So a4 wins here. Yeah, and he plays it, and White still has an extra tempo like in these end games, but it's very tricky. King d4, king e6, here. Yeah, White wins by tempo. It's a check on b8. The pawn pushes and it's just a straight path to where it's a check on the king on f4. So Maxim loses a very tough game. That means he most likely is not going to win title Tuesday now. Thinking Matthew Wicker for the 8 shine for the 43 and scrap for the 28 months. Appreciate it. Let's watch Jospin. He is playing against Sergey. He is probably drawing. Rook b2, king g4, king g3, probably a draw if I had to guess. Like h2 or knight f3, h2, b7, king h3, or king g3. This is good enough. Knight a6 or king c7, good enough. Yeah, so another draw. Thank you so much to Poop Humby for the prime. Thank you so much to Poop Humby. Thank you for the prime. So all right, Jose draws, a lot of draws. Let's take a look at the standings. Very few people on 6.5, only 5 people up there right now. Probably the next 2800, absolutely it could happen, but I think that the days of like a lot of people in the high 2700s are likely gone. I mean, like if I think back to like the early 2010s period, like I don't know if there's a way to see the top 100, like to see a specific list. Is there a way to see a specific list? Maybe I don't know if there is, but if I could see a specific list from like 2014 or something. I know we're on a delay, so you guys would have to tell me. Is it charts? No, it's not charts. Maybe there's a way to see it, but I really do feel like if I go back to like 2014 or 15, there were a lot of people like top 10. I think was 2770 versus now, so I don't know. Yeah, look at the FIDE list in 2714. Okay, that's a good point. FIDE rating list, like September 20, let's say like 2014 for example. Let me pull it. Yeah, let's pull up the archive and let's take a look. Yeah, so like if you look at this rating list in like 2014, there was Magnus was 2870. Sorry, I'm on the wrong scene. I know I'm on the wrong scene, but Magnus was 2870, Aroni was 2804, Fabian 2801, Grishchuk and Non 2789, Topalov and Nakamura at low 2780s. 8th was 2777. So like the top 10, you needed to be near 2770 to be top 10. Oh, here we go. Is this the one? Oh, here we go. Perfect. So like 2814, yeah, 2814, you basically need to be around 2770 to be top 10. I mean, even in 2015 it's still kind of the same, right? Actually in 2015 you had to be 2770 plus. So it's actually pretty insane when you think about it. Like, I mean, I feel like somewhere I honestly want to say somewhere around 2019 is when I felt like the highest players could not beat the 25 or 2600 players consistently the way that they once could. Like probably here, yeah, 2019 at the start of the year, it's still right around 2770 to be top 10, and then it goes down. All right, next game, let me change the scene, of course, and we'll keep going. Emote only, obviously. Let's play a Sicilian again. It worked earlier. Let's play the con. Let's play the con system. I could have played knight f6 first. Well, let's see what he's gonna do. Should I play e5? E5 is what Magnus would play here. b5 is probably wrong, but I'm gonna play it anyway. I'm sure this is wrong, by the way. I'm sure it's wrong, but who cares? It takes, oh, so go knight f6. e5 I'm going to take on g2, of course. I'll pre-move it in case he does it. I don't think he'll play it, but I'll pre-move it anyway. Takes. This rook e1. I mean, bishop c5 is kind of an interesting concept here. I don't know if it's good, but I'm gonna play it anyway. Like e5, knight d5, and queen b6 maybe. Also e5, I have knight d5 too. Here goes a4. So I can play queen b6 here maybe. I can also just castle, I guess. But then e5 might become a little bit scary. If I go knight c6, I think I go knight c6 here. If he takes, I take. If he goes e5, I just take the horse. I think I take with a bishop, but I'm not certain if this is correct, but I'll pre-move it anyway. Face, whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. It goes c3 logical, so e5 always an idea. Now I can play queen b6 maybe. I mean, I could also just trade and go bishop b4. I don't really like it. e5 is mildly interesting, but I still don't really like it. I could castle, I guess. If I castle, wait, castles. If I have knight takes, knight b5, queen b6. I'm gonna go for it and just like, maybe I should have played queen b6 and then castles, but who cares? Because e5 I'm gonna go knight d5, of course. b4 also was an option, but I think it's a little bit too slow. I need to get my king out of the middle of the board here. I guess I pre-move this because it's the only pre-move that I have that's safe. Frederick very, very slow here, by the way. Very slow. There's e5 now. So I think I have knight d5. This was my intention, at least. I could also take on d4. If I take on d4, I don't know. Knight d5 looks correct, so I'm just going to play it. I could... No, I can't take. What am I smoking? I have queen b6 still to hit the pawn. I guess I'll pre-move again. Another safe pre-move in case he takes. He won't take, but it's a safe pre-move, so why not? If he takes b5, I have queen b6 and pressure on the pawn. So he takes. So I can take with the pawn, but if I take with the pawn, my bishop is cramped. So I'll take with the bishop to keep the scopes open. Yeah, logical move. I could go f5. I I think f5 is actually a good move here. There's a lot of pressure on the f file. f6 knight e4 wasn't good, so this should be right. He goes there, logical. I assume I go to b6, not sure if it's right, but it looks right. Knight d4, reasonable. Can obviously take if I want to. I don't really want to take, but if I don't take, what am I doing? b4 is no good. I mean, f4 is an interesting move. Is it good though? If I go f4, let's think about this. If I go f4, bishop d5, bishop d5 takes, I have compensation. Knight c6 takes, bishop d5, fg3. I mean, I really want to play f4, but I don't think I can, so I think I'll just go. And queen c7 is obviously an option. It's not the best move, but I'm too slow. Okay, I'm too slow. Could just go king h8. I'm thinking too long here. I don't want to take on d4. I don't want to go b4. Why am I so slow here? Queen c7, knight b5, takes. Gotta go. Okay, I'm just gonna move. I'm way too slow here. I just want to stop knight b5, basically some tactics. I should have moved quicker though, because now I'm a little bit low on time. Now it could get dangerous. But I still have queen c7. My move should be relatively easy to play. I'll go here. He can't take, so of course there's a fossil. I had f4 there potentially f4 was a move, but I also don't want to open the scope either. I'll pre-move this. Go here. F1. Okay. I don't want to take, but I will. Takes. Okay, let's just go here, I guess. Idea queen a2 maybe. There's also rook a2. There's also knight b4. I'm just gonna go h6 here, just a quiet move. Go here. Oh, I could have played knight b4 maybe. Let's take. I'm trying to create some kind of outpost. Now I've got the good knight, bad bishop situation. Let's go here maybe. Go here and reroute then. Oh, I had queen f3, which was actually very good. Check. Here. We should be winning queen f3. Wait, what is that? Wait a second. Let's just go here. Here I've got e5. This should be winning. Go here and take, I guess. Maybe here 95. I don't know if this is right. Okay, we got the win. I think Osman won. I think Moon thinking elegant and touch. I really messed that up. That should have been a pretty clean knight versus bishop endgame. I really messed this up. Okay, I go here. Why didn't I just go queen d5? Oh right, I was worried about this queen h6 trick, but it doesn't. I just got knight g4. I messed it up, but we get the win anyway. Yeah, not a good game, but it's a win. So all right, get the win. We moved to 7 out of 8. Let's take a look at the other games. Let's see who's still playing. Wesley won again. He's going to play Gandivam in round number 9. Big game coming up between those two players. So all right, let's take a look what's left. Yeah, I mean Title Tuesday is a freaking nightmare to play these days. It's just so strong. Even that game, like, I mean, if I was playing some random 2500, I would have won that very cleanly, but against a high 20 mid to high 26 player like Swain, I mean, it's very hard. He just keeps playing good moves. That's why Title Tuesday has become such a difficult tournament to win. So okay, let's see. Jocelyn playing at Sinamovahad, the famed Iranian chess player. Rook c3 maybe. You got a queen at some point. Rook f3 missed. Gotta push. Just push. You gotta push. Rook f3. No, now it's a draw though. Bishop c3, rook e4. Okay, it's a draw still. Yeah. All right, so game ends in a draw. All right, round 9 hasn't started. Here we go. I'm playing a Sugoi. Let's play d4. Okay, let's play this new line that I've seen recently. Isn't this just losing for black? There's no queen a5. I actually don't know though. I haven't. Okay, I'll take the pawn and just go like knight g2. I mean, I should just be up a pawn here for nothing. Just knight e2 and castles king h1. I mean, there was this British GM Adam Sandler, and he did a video on this. Let's play e5 here, attack the knight. Wait, if I go knight e2, what's this move? Let me think, because this should just be really good for me. If I go knight e2, I don't know. I'm not understanding what his plan is. I think I'm just gonna castle here. I'm just up a pawn. Actually, sorry, his name's not Adam Sandler. His name is what's his name? Matthew Sadler. Sorry. So his name is Matthew Sadler. He did a video on this, and I think white's just supposed to be much better in this line. Adam Sandler. Jeez, what's wrong with me? Well, actually, when was the last time Adam Sandler did a good movie? Jokes aside. I mean, bishop g4 I just take, and that's just great for me. There's also bishop e4. Everything's good. Yeah, Adam Sandler. Like, now let me think for a second, because he's using a lot of time here, so he's clearly unsure what to do. He goes there. I mean, I think bishop e4 is correct. You just capture the bishop pawn on d4. Very, very weak here. There's always c3 too. Either I'm just gonna win here in the next two moves, or he has some big counterplay, which I don't think exists. Okay, now first things first, I can take c6. So option 1. Option 2 is knight takes d4. So if I go knight d4, knight d4, queen d4, bishop f3, queen d8, rook d8, bishop f3, queen e3 should be good. Knight d4, knight d4, queen d4, queen d4, knight d4, fe5, knight d4, knight d4, knight d4, fe5. Okay, so he has an idea. So if I take and take fe5, wait a second, I can also play e6, but e6 doesn't look right, but it also might be quite decent. Wait, bishop c6, bc6, knight d4, fe5. Knight d4. d4. I don't know. I mean, this looks good unless I'm missing something. I think I take with the queen. Now he takes fe5. Doesn't look right, so let's take with the queen. Am I not just winning here? What am I missing? I think I'm just winning here, unless I'm insane. Because if he ever goes, like, if he ever trades and goes here, I have bishop d5. And after take 6, fe5, fe5, I should just be winning. Unless I'm missing something very, very obvious. Let's pre-move this in case he takes this. Obviously, it's a safe pre-move. He takes on, so I have queen e3. I can also just trade the queens, but I think I just take and take. And I mean, if this isn't winning up 2 pawns, well, so be it. But I think I go queen e3. Yeah, it should be the correct move, because now I can also go queen b3 and like bishop d2 or something. Not so easy though. Wait, okay, check and go bishop d2. I mean, this should be winning though. Like, let's be real. Bishop c3, e6. I mean, I'm up 2 pawns here. If this isn't winning, then I'm obviously just a very bad chess player. I can also go e6, e7 as well, but e6, bishop d4, bishop e3. I don't know, let's just go for it. But if I go e7, am I missing something here? Who's there? Okay, so now key to winning is just to play good moves. Let's play here. Expected that. I have queen e3. No, queen e3, bishop d4, bishop c3. Wait, queen e3. Go here. I have rook d8 also. Wait, rook d8. Wait, rook d8. I think rook d8 is just winning. He takes, I take, and now I queen with check. I mean, I have 2 queens. Go, wait, no, wait, let's just go check. Yeah, now I'll just take him with 2 queens. He's just busted. Yeah, we got the win. Good win. Thanks so much to Yankees for the 15 months. Thanks for Thurn. I think I was just winning out of the opening that game, but let me double check this. Let me see. So he plays here. Oh, I'm supposed to go knight f3. Takes is actually wrong. Interesting. I didn't know that. He goes d5, d4. C3. C3 would have been close to winning, but I castle. Goes here. Bishop e. Oh, bishop e3. Bishop e3 is just a much better move. Why did I do that? e6 was wrong. Should have gone bishop c3. Okay, I go here. And rook d8. Yeah, it's all good. Okay, we got the win. Thank you, Adam Sandler, for the opening prep. Exactly. So we got the win. Moved to 8 out of 9. Tied for lead with Wesley and Arjun. Maxim on 7.5. A lot of people on 7 still playing. King e6. I mean, this is obviously just winning for white. King d5. I mean, yeah, it's just over. f4, f7, f4, f5, f6, knight e5, knight d7, knight c6. I mean, yeah, Denlad's gonna win again. Knight a5. I mean, knight a5 or f6. I mean, knight a5 or knight d8. I mean, it's not rocket science. Just queen takes f7. Yeah. So, all right. So Lazavik also going to be on 8 after this win. So let's keep moving on. Let's see. Lazavik on 8. Big Fish on 8. Actually, after that early loss, Big Fish has been on a big streak. He's also on 8 points. So big tie here. With 5 people currently on 8 points. Thank you so much to Anna Chess Boop for the prime. Thank you so much to Anna Chess Boop. Appreciate it. Thank you for the resub. Who's anticipated win Tata Steel? I don't know. I mean, Noterbeck should be in good shape to win if I had to guess, but again, I don't know what the standings are at the moment. Yeah, who do you think wins the cancer has the most chances to? I mean, I think it's a coin flip. I think it's really a coin flip. So GM Adam Sandler is better than Matthew Sadler. Yeah, I think of cheese beads for the 11 months. Would I prefer to fly with Giri or Magnus? I would obviously prefer to fly with Magnus, and the reason I would prefer to fly with Magnus and not Anish is that Magnus knows how to have a good time, and he's not. I feel like with Magnus, you generally know where his head is at for the most part. Like when he's in a social mood, you know where he's at. With Anish, you never really know where he's at completely. So it's like, you know, if I'm on a plane with Magnus and we're flying like on a private jet, like I know that with Magnus, I know what I'm getting. I know the quantity, and with Anish, I feel like you're never really sure what he's thinking. Even with his tweets, it's very hard to decipher what exactly he's saying. So I would say, yeah, I'd love to fly with Magnus. Ouch, bro. Yeah, indeed. Okay, 1 game left. Is Rook H4 a draw there? I think Rook B4 might be a draw, but okay, black wins. We're heading to round number 10, the home stretch of the tournament. Would you still not care if you end up qualifying the world championship? I would not care at all, you guys. I'm a streamer first. That's what I do. We were playing Dennis Laz here. I'm gonna play no, I don't want to do that. Let's play D4. I've been having good luck with D4. Thanks so much to Jeff for the 39 months. Thank you. I'd rather play D4, keep it simple here. Let's go to emote. There we go. Okay. What do I want to do here? Play knight f3. He plays e6. Okay, let's just play standard here. Okay, I'll play one of the old school lines. Knight d7. Let's go c5. He's gonna play his old stuff with bishop basic, but this one he's keeping the bishop on the board, which b5. Wait a second. Let me think. No, b5 is not correct here, so let's go rook b1 and take. I mean, I'm used to playing this position, but with this knight h5 included, it's not included here, so I'm a little bit confused as to what exactly is going on. That might have been playable though. Okay, goes queen b7. What? Wait a second, I have to think here. Is b5 not a move here, really? I don't know, maybe it's not. I'm gonna go here, knight d3 actually. I'm a little bit confused. I'm a little bit confused. This move order looks wrong, but I'm not sure why it looks wrong. Of course I'll go queen c2 here. I expected that. Now I could play h3. I think I am gonna play h3 and just keep the bishop on the board. Let's go knight d3. Yeah, logical. Trying to remember, is it f3 or not? It's been a while since I played this exact position. I think I'll go f3 here though. Expected that. I think now I'm gonna play like, can always go g4. I think I'm gonna go rook e1 though. Go here, just trying to protect everything a little bit more cleanly in the center. There's queen b8. Now I could play something like g3 here. I can obviously trade. I don't want to. Takes an e4 actually. Is that bad or not? I think I'll just go here and overprotect everything. I'm moving a little bit too slowly, by the way, as I'm realizing here, because the time situation is not what I want. Yeah, Lazavik is playing this old system that I played a lot at the Championship Chess Tour in 2020. This like QGD with this, goes for it. Very interesting. I did not think this was correct actually. Okay, I have to take this question. Do I trade? I mean, I'm low on time, so I should just do this. Just play simple chess here, because the pawns cover critical squares. It goes rook a6. I mean, rook e2 is a move. e4 is not a good move. g4 of course is insane. I think I'm gonna just go here. I gotta pick up the speed. I'm just way too slow. I have to move quicker. I'm way too slow in this game. So I'm trying to think on his time here. While he's thinking, I'm trying to come with ideas. Like Rook E2 is a move. I mean, G4 is always a move, but I think I should just go Rook E2. And then now I think I should go G4. Because now I'm covering and I can put the king on G2. So like Rook A1 does nothing because the pawn is weak on C6. Logical. I can go E4 maybe here. It's a little bit risky. Is it risky or not? Wait, if I go F4 F5, that's a move. Queen H2 is not a move. I think I'm gonna go here, and I think I'm gonna actually play E4. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go E4 next move. Goes to F6. Okay, so if he goes to F6 now, I think I should play F4 to take this away. Still feel like I should be okay. There's always E4 incoming too. It's a very, very tricky position though for both of us to play. Like, there. I think I have E4 here. I'm just gonna go for it. If it's wrong, it's wrong. So be it. Take. So I take. Takes. I have knight F5. Okay, it goes Rook A2. I expected that. I know Rook E2 looks correct to trade. Should be okay here, but still long way to go. Let's just go like here. He still can't take, so knight F5. And I can still maybe go Queen D2 even. Getting a little bit low on time. Still have a long way to go though. Still a very, very tough position to play. I mean, I suspect that I'm very, very slightly better here, but I think it's going to require very, very serious precision from me. I have a threat to win the game here, by the way, if he doesn't see it. There. Oh, I thought oh no, now he's got Queen D8. Okay, so it doesn't work. I don't want to go knight F3. Should be a way to play it. Maybe I just go, I'm gonna go F5 here. I don't know if it's good, but I'm trying to really dominate this knight in the long term. There, I mean, I don't want to take, so I think I go Queen E3 or F4 is, I think I'm gonna go to E3. If he goes G5, I mean, his knight is so bad on F8. He does it. Maybe I just go like here and King G3 and Rook D4. Still very tough to play. Okay, I think I have knight E5, but I think Rook D4 is correct. I'm just trying to win this pawn on C6. And he's getting low on time too. He's deep in the tank. 14, 13. Trades. Now, do I take with a knight? I think I take with a queen. I mean, this pawn. Wait a second. This must be winning. Go here. There's knight G6 also, which I think is winning. Yeah, the knight. It's pinned, and we win. Nice. Good win. Thank you to Jimbo for the 22nd, Luca GHE for the 6 months. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah, good stuff. That's a good win. Big Fish on 9 as well. Now I have a big tiebreaker over Big Fish. Wesley on 8.5 alongside Sinamova head. I'm gonna play the Big Fish. I'm probably gonna offer him a draw early, because the only person who can pass me is Wesley. So we'll see. Of course, if Big Fish draws, he's guaranteed at least third, because Wesley and Sinamova have to play in round 11. After King G2, he had Knight C5. Wait, what? Wait, he had Knight C5. King G2, which one? Oh my god. Oh my god, he could have. Oh my god, I'm so bad at chess. Ay. That is terrible. Yeah, so I should have gone Queen D2 first. At least I won, whatever. At least I won. Thank you to Ronico and Kurtzo. I thought I played a perfect game. Turns out I played anything but a perfect game. Yeah, and see, even with that massive blunder, which should have cost me the game, I bet the accuracy is still really high. Let's just for chits and giggles, let's click on the game review, right? Just for chits and giggles. Okay, let's take a look at this. Yeah, 92.6 versus 87.6. Yep. Yeah, exactly. And you know what's great about that? My mistake should have cost me the game. If he plays knight c5, I lose that game basically 95% of the time. I lose 95% of the time if he plays knight c5. So the accuracy again is completely wrong for this reason as well. I make a huge blunder which should lose the game, but because it's one move and you have a sequence of good moves, it doesn't actually lose the game. Yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem with the whole thing. Yeah. So anyway, we got the win. We should have round 11 coming up soon. Yeah, when will I add an interesting emote? Yeah, true. Actually, I'm gonna go use Russian very quickly. Give me 1 second. Thank you so much to Bert for the 38 months. So this one, okay. I mean, there are multiple ways to play this. Guess I'll play this one. Okay, I can play knight e8 here. Bishop f6 and rook e8 is fine as well. He's gonna go rook e2. Okay, he's gonna play this one. So I'm gonna go over the old line that I played against Noterbeck with knight c4. I played this in Norway chess actually. Go back. Try to remember if you're supposed to play a5 or not. I think you are supposed to play it, so I'm gonna do it. d5 is also playable too right away. Okay, I think d5 should be fine with rook e8, of course. If knight b5, just queen e8 and c6, of course. Just go. I could play bishop e6 here, which I actually think is completely acceptable. So let's just go bishop e6. He can obviously take if he wants to. I'm not really worried about it. Interesting. Okay, goes here. Okay, so now all that I really need to do here is just be solid. So I'm gonna go queen d7, maybe rook c8 somewhere. I mean, I can also just go bishop g4 maybe. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go here to hit the queen and then like rook e8. Go here. Very, very dry position. I mean, maybe white has a small edge, maybe, but it's... I'm not really buying it at all here. Okay, let's see. If I take and play like g6, it should be fine. I think it's what, no draws before move 30, so... I think bishop d7, just making sure there's no blunders. That should be fine. You deserve it, baby. Okay, he's thinking for a while here. He goes knight c3. I could play bishop c6. I mean, bishop c6 is fine. I think I'm actually just going to go back to e6 though. And then bishop g5. Okay, yeah, let's just, yeah. Yeah, it's a draw. It's fine. That means that I should win, I think, because I had the best tiebreaker. Oh, there are 3 guys on. I didn't realize Jocelyn somehow was on 8.5. I thought it was only 2 guys. Oh, but it's 3. Okay. All right. Yeah, it's gonna be a quick draw anyway. Might as well watch the hands. True story. True story. 4th place incoming? No way. No way, Jose. Who is Wesley? Wesley's playing at Cinemovahad. I mean, yeah, maybe I don't win. Thank you so much to Eskilder for the prime. Thank you, Frank Gutenberg for the prime. But I mean, my tiebreaker is so good here that I'd have to be insane, right? Like, I have a 9-point tiebreaker, so Fedoseev can't beat me. But Fedoseev is also guaranteed to get 3rd place as well. I mean, 3rd or 4th place at the very least, but most likely he's going to get 3rd. So yeah. Was I scared of Andreikin? Scared is the wrong word. I mean, everybody's a very strong player. I would say scared is too strong of a word to use. I would say that in general, though, it's always nicer not to have to play the household names like Andreikin or Dubov or I don't know, like Jose or whomever. It's always nicer not to. Do I think Denlaz smokes Kramnik in a blitz match? I do think Denlaz would. I do. Did Wesley just blunder knight d5 rook d4? I mean, you can still go like queen a5 maybe. Queen a5 bishop d8. I mean, what's it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Remember last week I tied for first place, but I got like 5th on tiebreak or something disgusting. So yeah, like let's not forget I actually did tie for first, but I did poorly. You didn't want to risk the bananas, then I want to, yeah. I don't know because my tiebreaker is +2 on all the guys, +2 and +3 on everybody on 8.5. So I don't know. I don't really see it happening. But we'll see. I think Denlaz would, yeah, in a 3-0 match, Denlaz would beat Kramnik. I think that's a pretty safe bet. Kramnik went too far with the Daniel post. He went too far to begin with. He went too far over a month ago at this point. Okay, let's see. What's it? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, Wesley is better here, but I kind of think black might be able to get this queen in. Okay, I don't like queen f7, but I mean, maybe he just wants to take and go here. You got to take at some point or go bishop h4. Like, but again, Wesley's gonna get queen b7 here, and I think Wesley's on his way to winning. Queen b7, right? He should have just oh, he had bishop c8, which he missed. Yeah, like takes. I mean, rook b8 is also playable here. This should be close to a draw, I feel like, with correct play, but it's going to be very hard because white is b5, and even though it's opposite colors, white controls all the play. Yeah. Apparently big mistake. Oh, because now there's bishop e1 and the queen can get in. Oh, or not. No, wait, it's bishop e1 b5 and it says queen e8. What the heck? Yeah, bishop e1 is a hard move to play, especially with queen e8. There's queen e8 right away. Now there's rook a8. F5 takes queen b8 and queen a7. This could get a little bit tricky here, but there's rook b8, I assume. You got to go rook b8, rook a8 now. Still tricky. Oh wait, rook b8, queen a7. I think there's queen a7. Then queen d8 maybe. Yeah, queen a7, queen d8. Okay, rook a8, queen b3, queen b8, b6, queen b8. Oh, queen b6. Maybe it's still good for Wesley. This looks very dangerous now, very dangerous. Apparently bishop f2 and queen g8 is good enough. Yeah, yeah, Wesley gets through here. There's c7 and g5. There's g5 here. There's g5 to win the game. Rook c1 and g. Oh, there's bishop. No, then rook c6. Nope, doesn't work. Doesn't work. So Wesley might get the win here. Actually, he might win on tiebreak, but we'll see. Let's take a look at the other standings. A bunch of people on 9. So these are the only two guys who can get there. So a bunch of draws. Let's see. I'm either finishing first or second depending on this game. They need a play raise for the 12. They need a Willie Styles. Okay, Wesley wins, so he's going to be temporarily second. We're gonna have to wait for the final count here. I have a 2-point lead. We'll see if I win or I don't win. We'll see. Tiebreaker, big thing here. The tiebreaker is a very, very big thing, but let's see what we get. Yeah, rook c6 is dank stuff indeed. So all right, let's close this board window. Let's see what's happening. It's what you deserve for all those quick draws. What? Yeah. Okay. Actually, I need to get more water. Give me 1 second. Okay, let's see. Do we have the standings yet? There's still a game going, right? Yeah. Things are job Marieski TV for the prime. Oh, there's still a few games left. 4 games. Tiebreaker for the win? I don't know. No idea. If you've won, this wouldn't be a worry. Yeah, but if I lost, I wouldn't finish anywhere near the top. And also, don't forget there's the title cups or overall prizes. They're overall prizes. So like they count the best 20 scores. Thank you so much to the Angry Twinkle for the 28 months. Appreciate it. So yeah. Yay! We get the win, you guys. We get the dub. We get the dub. 9.5 out of 11. We get first place. Wesley gets second. Big Fish gets third. My tiebreak increased, so we win by 4.5 tiebreaker points. We get the win. And yeah, we get the dub, and we're well on our way. We're 9.5 out of 11. We win our second title Tuesday of the year. We're now 2 for 7. Technically, it's 3 for 7 because I tied for first and got fifth on tiebreak with I think 9 or 9.5 out of 11. But we do get the dub in Title Tuesday, and we do bag 1,000 sandals.